Hi, families.
Hi, families. Welcome back. It's been another fantastic week. We have become more comfortable with our routines and procedures, and we just wanted to say thank you for all of the support and the patience that you are still showing us. We are very grateful. We also wanted to say thank you so much for all of the recess materials that were brought in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's been another great week.
This week we started our reading workshop, which is where we have a lesson and then we do independent reading. And independent reading is just so important because it puts books in the students' hands for an extended period of time. So it's really, really important. And
Yes, reading workshop is my favorite part of the day because it really allows us to have that explicit instruction. And the independent book bins, we have an example of one here. Every child has their independent basket with books that are on their level. And right now we've kind of just done some samples of books, but as we learn more about them as readers, we will provide them with books that are on their level.
And if you're looking for books that are on a lower level for kindergarten, early kindergarten, you can purchase Bob books are great, and they're available through Scholastic or on Amazon, and they have different levels, and they're great decodable readers for early readers.
So these would be really great for our techies at home. This week in our reading workshop, we've learned what good readers do, what are good reading habits. You can ask your child some things that we've talked about, but next week we also will be adding in another tool that good readers do, and one of them is incorporating sticky notes to show our thinking while we're reading. So if you are a techie, it would be very helpful for your child to have sticky notes available for next week.
And you don't have to give them an entire huge stack. Just a few at a time is just fine, and they will need a pencil as well during that independent reading time.
In math this week, we began talking a lot about how our brains think, how our brains see things, and we've talked a lot about subitizing. And subitizing is when you look at an arrangement of dots and you might see them in different ways. And for example, we talked about the number 5, and one student said they see a group of 3 and a group of 2, and another child said that they see a group of 4 and a group of 1.
Another way you can subitize very quickly is even using your fingers. Just looking at any number quickly is how you can subitize. So seeing an arrangement of any group of items.
Right, it does not.
It doesn't just have to be dots.
Yes.
So
we've also done a lot of number talks, which again, a huge part of math is sharing our thinking, talking about our thinking. So we will be doing a number talk every single day in math. And next week
we're going to be introducing Rec and Recs. We have put links up on our blackboards to show different ways you can either make them if you can't purchase them. But Rec and Recs are another math tool that we will be using often in class, and we want our techies to be able to use them too when they are at home.
Yes, so make sure you check out that on Blackboard. They've provided some links there. This week we did start our iReady diagnostic, and it has gone really well. We really appreciate those at home who are making sure their child is working independently, because it is so important that they are not provided with any support, so the computer can really find the level that they are working on, what they know already and where they need to go.
When Ms. Johnson and I checked the data, we are really able to see that you guys have been wonderful about making sure your children are doing it themselves. And obviously the roomies are doing a great job really focusing in the morning.
They really seem to like iReady. Yes. So we check that data every day, so thank you very much.
And next week, after iReady diagnostic is all done, we will also be starting to introduce IXL, which is another computer program that we use to help with learning. So they will be alternating back and forth between iReady and IXL, and we will be sending codes home for you to be able to access IXL with your child on the weekends or at night, if for additional practice if needed or if wanted.
Yeah, some kids are asking for homework, but IXL really is just, it's not a diagnostic program, it's just for practice. So we would assign specific lessons as a follow through of what's happening in the classroom.
Yes.
We wanted to just remind some families, if you are a roomie, our classrooms can get cold, so it is okay for your child to bring in a jacket or a sweater and just keep it in their backpack. That way they have it available.
And please make sure they have a water bottle every day and sneakers. Even though we don't always have PE, we are on pavement a lot more this year for recess time, and we don't want skin knees. So it's really important that sneakers are worn every single day in class.
Yes. Just a reminder for our techies, next Wednesday is the next pickup day for materials, and that is from 9 to 12. And if you do need to leave while we are teaching, Mr. French said that is absolutely fine. Leave and get your materials and come back, and we will know that that's why you're not there. So that is okay.
Yep.
So it's been a great week too. It was a short week, but it was fantastic. It's really nice to get just started into our curriculum and our schedule and our workshop model. So we're looking forward to another great week next week. So thank you. Bye. Bye.